Good morning and welcome to Somatic-Based Mindfulness. I'm your host, Mark Gomez. Today the practice we'll be doing lying down, so there's no need to look at the screen. As long as you can hear the sound of my voice, you'll be fine. Now, if you need to turn out the lights or put the shades down to create a more soothing environment, then please feel free to do that. Eventually finding your way to a place in the room you're in where you can lie down on your back comfortably. Now it's best if you can do these practices that we do lying down without props. But the important thing is that you feel comfortable. So if you need to put a cushion beneath your knees to take the pressure off your lower back, or you need to put a pillow behind the back of your head, feel free to do that. Eventually, if you can begin doing these practices without props, that would be great. But remember, the important thing is that you feel comfortable. So once you find a place to comfortably lie down on your back, begin feeling into the ground, the earth, the floor beneath you. And begin pressing different areas of your body into the ground. And follow what feels comfortable. Follow what feels right to you. So if it feels good to press one of your shoulders into the back of the ground beneath you, or if it feels good to press a heel or the back of your head or one of your hips, just practice pressing different areas of your body into the ground beneath you, following what feels comfortable, following what feels right to you. Feel free to play around and press combinations of areas. So if it feels good to you to press a shoulder or the back of the head and a heel into the ground, go ahead and do that. Or if it feels good to oscillate between pressing the left hip into the ground and then the right hip into the ground and back and forth, go ahead and do that. Follow what feels comfortable, follow what feels right to you. Just playing around with pressing different areas of the body into the ground and focusing on the sensations in the body in relationship to the ground. So as you press those different areas of the body in the ground, see if you can be aware of all the sensations in the body in relationship to that movement, in relationship to the ground, the pressing motion. We'll do this for another 30 seconds or so. And then eventually, when it feels right, when you feel ready, just allowing your body to slowly drop down into stillness. Not trying to force the stillness, not trying to achieve stillness, but just allowing the body to slowly drop down, slowly entering stillness. And then when you feel ready, breathe in as you press the back of the head into the ground. And then breathe out as you allow your body to release that pressure, to soften, to ease. So with these next practices, what we're going to begin doing is breathing in as we press an area of the body into the ground. So there'll be a little bit of tension, but see if you can do it with the least amount of effort, the least amount of tension. And then breathe out and allow that tension to soften, allow the body to soften and ease and relax. So again, we'll go back to the back of the head. Breathe in as you press the back of the head into the ground beneath you. Breathe out as you allow the body to soften and ease and drop and relax. And then we'll go to the shoulders. Breathe in as you press the shoulders into the ground beneath you. Breathe out as you allow the body to soften and sink and relax. And then we'll do the hips. Breathe in as you press the hips into the ground beneath you. Just do the best you can, whatever that is. Least amount of effort. And then breathe out, allowing the body to soften and drop and relax. And then back to the hips again. Breathe in as you press the buttocks and hips into the ground beneath you. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And the next, we're going to play with the heels. So breathe in as you press the heels into the ground beneath you. Breathe out as you allow the body to soften and sink and relax. We'll do this 2 more times. Breathe in as you press the heels into the ground. Breathe out as you soften. And then 1 more time. Breathe in as you press the heels into the ground. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And now let's play with combinations. So breathe in as you press the back of the head and the heels into the ground. Just do the best you can, whatever that is. Breathe out, allow the body to soften and relax. And then again, breathe in as you press the back of the head and the heels into the ground. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And then now we'll play with rocking motions. So breathe in as you press the left hip and the left shoulder into the ground. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And then to the other side, breathe in as you press the right shoulder and right hip or buttocks into the ground. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And then to the other side again, breathe in as you press the left shoulder and left hip and buttocks into the ground. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And then to the other side, breathe in as you press the right shoulder and right hip into the ground. Breathe out as you soften and relax. And now continue with the rocking motion, but in whatever way feels right to you. So go at your own pace. And feel free to branch out and play around with any sort of rocking motion that feels good to you. Follow what feels comfortable. Follow what feels right. Allowing the body to guide the practice by following what feels comfortable, following what feels right to you, and just playing around with rocking motion or wave motion. We'll do this for another 30 seconds or so. If it feels right to you, combining breath with movement. Breathe in as you rock one way. Breathe out as you rock another way. And then eventually, allowing your body to slowly rock into stillness. So allow the rocking motion to just slowly, slowly, slowly begin to drop into stillness. So allowing the body to slowly rock itself into stillness. And allowing your body to enter stillness. Allow your body to soften and melt. If you haven't already, bring your feeling attention, your concentration to the backs of the hip bones, the area around the buttocks that you can feel touching the ground in relationship to the ground. And focus on the sensations in that area. The sensations in the body in relationship to the ground, especially around the backs of the hips. the area of the buttocks. And continuing to allow the body to soften and rock itself into stillness, entering stillness. Now you can continue with this practice as long as it feels right to you. When you're ready, just very slowly ending. Very slowly opening the eyes. Please feel free to join us next time.